Hey everyone, welcome back to another part of Hogwarts Legacy. Last time we acquired the vivarium and met with plenty of fantastic beasts. This time, I think we'll continue with the main quest where we go meet Sebastian. I think he wants us to meet his sister, who has for some reason been expelled from Hogwarts. I guess. All right. Okay. It's actually quite far. Like I checked the map before, and it's very far. But I think I'll keep in the travels because it'll be like a fun flying trip, and there won't be like plenty of loading. It's either 2 minutes of loading or 2 minutes of traveling. All right, I just need to reach the exit, which I'm quite positive it will be this. Okay, can we can we fly out from here? Oh wow! All right. Yeah, so I checked the map and come on, load. All right. What? All right. So I checked it and it's here. Like we have to go over here. It's insane. Like it's pretty far. But why not? It'll be a good room trip, flying across the sunset. Or is it sunrise? I don't know. It's probably sunset. Honestly, like flying in this world, like it feels so alive, and I can pop these balloons whenever I want to. There goes one. It's free XP basically, and it's not that difficult as compared to the other side quests. Mind you, I still haven't done a Merlin trial till now. I'll probably do that after the story. I don't think it's that important, except the fact that you get more gear slots. But I'm quite fine with my gear. Game isn't that tough. Granted, I am playing on normal difficulty, so I don't know what it's like on the hard and probably extreme mode. Oh wow. Yeah, it's pretty far. But maybe this way we can unlock more of the map. Like, see, I'll just. I'll keep on unlocking these fast travel points along the way. It'll be much easier for me as well in the future, like whenever I want to go here and there. Honestly, I never expected the map of Hogwarts to be this huge.
Who lived here,
Or
I
we're not
wonder?
going there. That seems bad news, honestly. I see red, I run away. No balloons. Man, these balloons are scattered everywhere.
An intruder!
Let's see. Wait. I missed two, alright. Like, doing side quests, like a few of these along with the main quest actually helps me level up so that I'm not locked away from. Okay, the graffiti popped up quite late. And there's another one in line. Man, these balloons literally are scattered everywhere across Hogwarts. Who has the time to do this? Come on. honestly. Oh well, it's a fun trip, and it's not a boring flight. We're actually doing something along the way. Kind of feel it's meant to be here. Like it's scattered. It's like when you come to this mission, you aren't bored in constant flying. And I know there'll be that one person who will walk all the way for some reason. Oh my god. Oh, alright. I thought for a second he was going to attack me. Okay, we're almost here. Let's just land over here. The landing is unavailable right now. Interesting. Can land here? Alright. Fast travel unlocked.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
The map really unlocked. I want to see. Okay, it did unlock. Nice. So we have like we have plenty of stuff. And I missed the fast travel part. It's no big worry. Yeah, like see the map's quite huge. I'm assuming I don't know how long the main quest is still. I reckon that it's almost there, because I have this gear appearance thing in the game and it just shows that I'm on the last node or something for final appearance. I will see.
You made it.
Oh wow, was he drinking? There's plenty of bottles here. Alright, let's...
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's.
Alright, you finally meet his
This
family right now then. If I remember correctly, he told us when he taught us Confringo that he would take us there.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
I mean, I can't imagine. Like, there are small villages all across Hogwarts. I always thought that it's just this school. There's nothing beside it, except Hogsmeade, obviously. I think we didn't explore other
Here we
places.
are. My sister should be just inside.
That's a cute house. A small house.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Yes.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Alright, his cape is moving the wrong way. And did that rabbit get out? I saw a rabbit at the door. On that scene, it was quite funny. But still, it's man sad. Like, what happened with her. I don't know exactly what happened, but she's cursed some sort, and
That boy will fray my
it
last
just
nerve.
seemed like she was quite a pain.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
I mean, he's adamant to not understand it. It's pointless to even try to tell him. Otherwise, he'd just get mad at me again. Not again, but he'll get mad.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Obviously, hope can be a good thing, yes.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
Alright, he's done. Let's talk with his sister. Let's find out more about what exactly happened to her, whether she'd tell us about it also.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Alright, this is invading her privacy, but it's the game. Stop me. That's a cute letter from brother. Let's just eat an apple for no reason. There's another letter. Okay. Where's the sheep? Oh, it's a goat. It's a goat actually. It's bleating. Alright, let's talk to her.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Alright, I'm gonna make a prediction here, but we'll probably find the cure by the end of the game. We're the protagonist, come on. It's our job. To cure people, to help people. And it's somehow connected to ancient magic, I feel.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I mean, he was out of line technically.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Okay, I'm glad I chose to do this at the end because this seems like a pretty important mission.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Like the other two quests weren't that serious at all. But this one, it's important, I feel.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Oh wait, we're gonna fight?
How much
Yeah, we're
longer
probably
we
gonna fight.
expected
Oh my
to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing.
Wait.
It's an honor to be-
Let me just ready myself.
Wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
This man simply goes to fight. Oh my god, why?
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Incendio!
Oh, I missed that.
Who's there?
Alright, this guy.
Expelliarmus!
Why is it grapple you are?
Do
you think this is funny?
I forgot that I got the apparate ability.
I don't think you know who you're
Wait,
dealing with.
wait.
Confringo!
I won't bet.
Protego! Expelliarmus!
Where did that guy come from? It's been quite some time since I've fought him. It's honestly been quite some time since I've fought him,
I
man.
will make you
Why is it? The game sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. I don't know.
dead.
Okay, where is it? Okay, there's one over there. Hiding.
Accio!
How do I get this crossbow? Can I steal it?
Incendio!
Or like, when he aims at it, then I can steal it? I want to do that dueling feat. Oh, maybe not. Okay, let's who cares?
You've made your last
Oh my
mistake.
Look at this small guy.
How nice of you to stop. There you are. Let's get this over.
Confringo!
Yes. Oh my god, what is that? Wait. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, wait. I pressed the counter button. What is this nonsense?
I will make you.
Alright, see, I pressed it the last time also, I don't know.
I'll cut you from shoes to shoes. I won't rest.
I hate it when the game acts.
Not quite.
No! Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was meant for me.
Expelliarmus, Incendio. Accio.
Alright, go back. I'm fed up. It's done.
You won't stop me.
No!
Expelliarmus.
I need to get my bearings back.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained. I tried to warn you.
Man, these goblins are vicious. I don't know. And the game was so annoying at that point. I don't know, it's never lagged like that before. It's probably the heat. It's actually quite hot. Okay, I'm just fixing my laptop's position so that it gets more air. I don't want another episode of stuttering, lagging. Just testing it out. Alright, now I can continue.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Alright, this seems... It's a quite long mission. Like the last one wasn't that long. Let's search for clues. I like how the music has also turned mysterious.
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
The Ministry never does anything. They ignored the Voldemort cause as well. They learned nothing in 100 years.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Was this red dot? I mean orange dot that I see on the map. It was just there a minute ago, I don't know. Yeah, like, it popped up right now. Is it something? I don't know. Alright, searching for more clues.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
So it's probably the
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
girl that we saw in our memory. It could probably be. That's my guess that I'm going with. Because she also was a professor. She became a professor. Oh my god, did we just get better gear? Let me just check that. No. Soup. Oh my god, you have a trait applied here. I'll remove this. And I'll probably do that. Like, add more stuff on it later. Alright, we can remove this also. And we could probably remove this. Yeah, I don't need that anymore also. this also goes because I can't apply traits on it. So it's kind of pointless. Alright. Okay, I think the orange dot is Sebastian.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Alright. So, what do we search next? We search this.
Accio!
Alright. So, what's next? Is something out here? Okay, there are enemies around here as well, which I don't want to fight them, man. Yeah, I don't understand these orders. It's not Sebastian as well, so it's probably clues, but I can't see them. Unless I'm missing something. I go. Oh wait, there's a pathway that goes down, but I have to go through here. Okay, wait, should I use... Where's the spell? The pulsar, yeah.
The pulsar. Descendo.
Alright.
The pulsar.
Well, that was... useless, to say the least. No hints? Oh,
This well looks familiar.
alright, I'm calling it. It's the girl. It had a well also, her brother. Yeah, it's their house. It's their family's house.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Those were the last two clues that we needed.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Now we can do this. I was doing it earlier. I was steps ahead of them.
The pulsar.
Alright, now we can walk.
Huh. A stairwell? Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.